start by standing. Let's come up to the front of our mats. Okay. So when we're standing in our standing pose and everything like that, balance with the ball of your foot and your heel. Engage the knees, the quadriceps, and the glutes as you're lifting tall, and then the shoulders roll back. Open up your chest, right? Arms up, deep breath in. Exhale down into a prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Looking between the fingers. Exhale, we do a forward fold. Try to bend, micro hinge on the knees as you bend at the hips. Crown of the head's facing down and you're in this downward position. Reverse one, come all the way back up. Inhale. And then back into our prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, reverse one, come all the way back up. And then back into our prayer again, exhaling all the breath. Our flow is going to move with our breath. Deep breath in one more time. Exhale, forward fold. This time inhale with a half lift. Lifting forward, rolling the shoulders back. Try to get the crown of the head facing forward as you ground the ball of your foot and your heel, not your toes. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse one, come on back up. Inhale. Exhale to our prayer. One more time, deep breath in, all the way to the top. Exhale to a forward fold. Try again to a half lift. And exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. Inhale. And then back into our prayer. Working on those shoulders. Deep breath in, all the way to the top. Exhale to a forward fold. Let's go into a push-up position. And in our push-up position, let's go into a downward dog. Dropping the shoulders, the head between the shoulder blades, looking at those knees. Take a deep breath in as we lift the right leg. We're going to kick the right leg all the way back, three-legged dog, and we'll draw that leg all the way forward until we frame that foot. If that foot doesn't come all the way up, take the right hand, grab a hold of the heel, draw it all the way up until you are framing that foot into that runner's lunge position. In that runner's lunge position, let's drop that knee down, going into our modified high lunge. Flatten the toes and engage that groin and open up the chest as you come all the way back up to our modified high lunge. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, look in between your fingers. Let the breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to slowly draw the hands back down to the mat. Flip the toes, lift the knee, and we draw that leg all the way forward into our forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way up. Inhale. And exhale to our prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Work that core. Exhale to that forward fold. Going into that push-up position again. Downward dog. Left leg this time. Kick it back. Three-legged dog. Draw the leg all the way forward till you frame that foot. Remember, if that foot doesn't come all the way forward, take that left hand, draw it forward until you are framing it. Drop that right knee down, flatten the toe, dorsal part of the foot down to the mat as you come up into that modified high lunge. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take a look down with your eyes. See if you can see your toes past your knee. If you can see your toes past your knee, you're doing it right. If you can't see them, go ahead and self-adjust by moving the toes up forward a little bit more. Deep breath in, let the breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the hands now come down to the mat. Flipping the toes, we lift the knee, draw that leg all the way forward to that forward fold. Reverse swan, come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale down to prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Exhale to another forward fold. Let's go into a push-up position. This time, chaturanga, hover, upward dog. Good. Working those arms, right? Flip the toes when you're in your upward dog position. Try to get those thighs, the legs off of the mat. Engage that core, engage those glutes. Go into a downward dog, flipping the toes into our downward dog position, looking at our knees. Take the right leg this time, kick it back. And we're going to draw that leg all the way forward, framing that foot into our runner's lunge. You have your option. You can go into that modified high lunge or come up into that high lunge, engaging the core, the quadriceps, as you slowly put the arms into parallel with our ears. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the left arm's going to come forward. And the right arm's going to go to the back. Do a little twist, a little bounce twist. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Look past that right thumb. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, arms parallel with the ears. Draw the leg into that volcano, engaging the quadriceps, the knees, and the glute, lifting tall. Exhale, and then into our prayer. Deep breath in, arms up to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to our forward fold. Going into our push-up position. You know what we forgot to do? Start our session. Yeah. So the key to this is trying to keep our heart rate under 100. So in our downward dog position, and then come back into our push-up position. Chaturanga. Hover. Hover, hover, hover. Hover, hover, hover. Upward dog. Flip the toes, thighs off the mat, and the legs off the mat if you can, no knees. Balance on the dorsal part of your foot, engaging the quadriceps, the glutes, and that core. Flip the toes, downward dog. In our downward dog position, let's take that left leg, kick it back, and then we're going to draw that leg all the way forward, framing that foot. Come up into that high lunge if you can, or have that knee down onto the mat, wherever your yoga takes you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Hardly any weights on this front foot. All of it's on the back. The right arm comes forward, left arm to the back. Look past the left thumb. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. Deep breath in, looking great. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out. One more time, deep breath in. Let it all out. Come back to the center, arms parallel with the ears. Draw the leg into that volcano. Engaging the quadriceps, the knees, the glutes, lifting tall. Exhale to that forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Going back into that push-up position. Chaturanga. Hover. Upward dog. And downward dog. Well done, Aiden. Right leg, kick it back. Let's open up those hip flexors. And we're going to drop that right leg over to the left-hand side, looking underneath that left armpit to the bottom of that foot. Try to get that belly button face the right side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm going to come around and do a little self-adjustment. Good job. Well done, Erica. So we're going to lift this leg up like this. Try to open up that hip. Good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. There you go. How you feel that? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Draw this heel into that glute and then lift that leg like that. Deep breath in. As you let it out, we'll come back into that three-legged dog. From that three-legged dog, let's take that right leg, draw it all the way forward, framing that foot. Come up into that high lunge. Warrior one, drop the heel. Let's get that belly button facing forward. You're in that warrior one position. Warrior two. Do a little self-correction. Take a look and see if you can see the toes past your knee when you look down. Try to be perpendicular. All the weight's on that back leg. There's hardly any weight on the front leg. As you let the breath out, the left hand's going to go behind the back, around the waist, right hand comes up. Open up into our reverse warrior and feel that oblique. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. There we go, around your waist. Deep breath in. Good girl. Let it all out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, come back into the warrior two position. Warrior one. And then high lunge. I mean, not high lunge, but yeah, high lunge. You like this, my bad. And then volcano. Lifting up and engaging the quadriceps, the knees, the glutes. Exhale down into prayer. Deep breath in one more time, all the way to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. And exhale to a forward fold. Going into push-up. Chaturanga. Hover. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left leg this time, kick it back. We're going to open up that hip, so we're going to draw that heel into the glute as we twist and try to get that belly button facing the left-hand side. As I look underneath my right armpit at the bottom of my foot. Deep breath in, looking good. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Try to get that belly button facing this way. Let it all out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, square the hips, three-legged dog, and then draw that leg all the way forward, framing that foot. Come up into our high lunge. From our high lunge, warrior one. Belly button faces forward, right? Square the hips. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, warrior two. And reverse warrior. Right hand goes behind the back, around the waist, and then open up the oblique. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, we'll come out of the position into warrior two, warrior one. And then high lunge. So the heel's off of the mat. Draw it into a volcano, engaging quadriceps, knees, glutes, lifting tall. Exhale down to a prayer. Arms in the air. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And then hands back into our prayer, exhaling all the breath. How about we practice our balance? So working on our tree pose. Right leg is going to come off to the side of our mats. We have choices here. Heel, ankle, calf, thigh, and then for our most advanced, we go all the way up into the hip, but never the knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to get that hip opened as well. It's a hip opener as well. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Practice your hand moves too. You have your choices. You can go into the T or tree. You can do reverse prayer. Take the hands, interlace them behind your back. Open the chest up. It's all up to you. It's all your choice. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Remember to balance with the ball of your foot and your heel. Feel that your foot is like roots, taking it into the ground. So you have a good firm foundation, right? Let's go ahead and take now the right leg. We're going to bring it to the front. Interlacing the fingers down. Reach over and grab a hold of that shin, balancing. Index finger, middle finger of the right hand down to the right toe. Reaches down and grabs a hold of that while the left hand goes onto the hip. You have your choice. You can stay right here or balance. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try not to engage the toes. If you engage your toes, you're not going to last very long. That's why I said balance with the ball of your foot and your heel. That's where the balance is always. Last breath in. As you let it all out, we'll slowly draw the leg in and gently, with good concentration, back down to our prayer. Got some work, right? Arms in the air. And then back into our prayer. Our left side. If you did it on one side, do it on the other. So going into our asana, since I was in my thigh, I'm going back up there. Deep breath in. A deep breath out. A deep breath in. A deep breath out. A deep breath in. A deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let it all out, I'm going to draw the knee up to the front, interlacing my fingers, reaching down and grabbing a hold of my shin. So I have my index finger and my middle finger on my left hand, reaches down and grabs a hold of that left toe. And then the right hand goes into that hip, pushing down on that hip, giving me a little bit firmer foundation as I extend. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just a little exhale. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Draw the leg back in, and gently, with control, as Janet Jackson would say, all the way down to our mats, and back to our prayers. Arms in the air. Exhale, forward fold X. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And back to prayer as we exhale. On this lovely evening. Going into our King's Dancer's pose. The right hand is going to reach down and grab a hold of that right shin. The left hand's going to go parallel with the ear. As I slowly start to dip, I'm going to extend that right leg back as I put a micro hinge in this knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And you can use your straps exactly. Let it all out. There we go. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You can do it, David. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Engage your quadricep. Let it all out. Slowly start to come on out of the pose, back into prayer. Left side, left hand, left shin. Balance with the ball of the foot and the heel, not the toes. Then start to dip. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Make sure you're not using your toes. Deep breath in, engage the quadriceps. There you go. You got it. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, and slowly start to come on out of the position, back to our prayer. Easy peasy, right? Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And back to our prayer. Eagle pose, one of our favorites. David, tell us how you feel. Right arm forward. Left arm's going to go into a bind. Right leg over the left thigh. Tilting the pelvis forward as you slowly go into a squat. Dropping the rear down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Oh, nice. Kim, you've been practicing. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Try to get as low as you can in the position. It's just a squat. See? Relax the quadriceps. Balance with your ankle. Ball of your foot and your heel. No quadriceps are engaging. And reverse one. Come all the way back up. And then back into prayer. Gently, eloquently, calmly. Arms in the air. And then exhale down into prayer. Left side. Or actually one bend. Left arm forward. Right arm goes into that bind. Left leg over to the left or the right thigh. And squat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Tuck the tailbone underneath as you go into the squat. This will help you with your balance. Good. Girls are doing well. Not exactly sure about David, but he's doing okay. It's okay. As far as you can go, David. Deep breath in one more time. As you let the breath out, we'll slowly start to come up out of the position, dropping the hands into our prayer. Arms in the air. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way back up. And then into our prayer. Going into our reverse pigeon pose. We're going to work on those. So work a little bit on those hip flexors, and it will open up the hips as well. So this time now the right leg is going to go into a figure four across the thigh, and then all you do is squat. Deep breath in, tuck the tailbone in, let it all out. Balance with the ball of your foot and your heel while you're in this position. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. I tell you, I sit like this at my desk. And slowly start to come on up, regaining posture, pose, back into prayer. Left leg is going to go into that figure four across the thigh, and then slowly start to squat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Get low. Get low. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we slowly start to come on out of position. Hands back into our prayer. Arms in the air again. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Going into our push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And then downward dog. Right leg, kick it back. Draw the leg all the way forward, framing the foot. Left leg, draw it all the way forward. Forward fold. Reverse swan, come all the way back up. And then back down to our prayer. That's our sun salutation. Let's do it again. Arms in the air. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Going into a push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right leg, kick it back. Draw the leg all the way forward, framing the foot. Left leg, forward fold. Reverse one, come all the way up. And then into our prayer. Sun salutations. Arms in the air again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Going into a push-up position. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right leg, kick it back. Draw the leg forward. Come up into your high lunge. My high lunge, warrior one. Warrior two, and go into a warrior three. Deep breath in, deep breath out, balancing on that right foot. The other leg is going to be like a T. as you're leaning forward. Balance. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now the right hand's going to come down about a 45 degree from the foot, almost like a tent. Left hand's going to come up, open the chest up to the side into our half moon pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Open the chest up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, the left hand's going to come down to the mat. As you draw the feet closer into the to a forward fold, reverse one, come all the way back up, and then into our prayer. Deep breath in, all the way to the top again. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale to a half lift. As you exhale now to another forward fold. Going into our push-up. Chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Left leg, kick it back. Going into that runner's lunge. From that runner's lunge into our high lunge. High lunge into a warrior one. Good strong warrior one. Warrior one, warrior two. And from our warrior two, let's go into our warrior three. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Steady as a rock, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's get that leg up a little bit higher. There we go. Let it all out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, now that left hand's going to come down to the mat about 45 degrees. That right hand comes up, open up the chest, get that belly button facing the right, let it all out. It's like a little tent, 45 degrees from the thing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let that breath out, the right hand's now going to come down to the mat. As the foot comes down to a forward fold, reverse one, come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale down to prayer. Well done. Deep breath in, arms to the sky. Exhale to another forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. As we exhale to another forward fold. Push up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And then downward dog. In our downward dog, let's go into our Dandasana. This is our seated staff pose. So we squat like a little frog. We hop, cross the legs, drop the rear down, kick the legs forward. Dandasana. Looks like this. Again. When we in a downward dog position, I go squat. Then I jump, cross the legs, drop the rear, kick the leg forward. Easy stuff. Working on a little bit of core here. Ready for some core? Try to sit on your sit bone. That's the pointy parts of your rear, right? Not your coccyx bone. So typically when you see people with a poochy belly and everything, so they're sitting on the coccyx bone. They're not actually engaged on their tailbone. So sit on that tailbone, so you have to be lifted tall, lifted high. As the arms go parallel with the ground, we're going to slowly lean back at about a 45-degree angle. Stop and lift the legs into our boat pose. You can also draw the legs in here if if your core is too weak. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Should be able to bounce a quarter off of that. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, a little rest back into our seated staff pose. It's weak. That's why. We'll work on it. Arms parallel again. Engage the core. Make sure we're on our sit bone. As you slowly lean back into about a 45-degree angle, almost to the coccyx bone, and lift. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Let it all out. I can make it more challenging if you want. Deep breath in. As you let it all out, relax. We can do row, row, row your boat while we're in boat pose. It really gets that core moving. It works on what we call the lower abdominal muscle. More.
Just go back home.
And your point is? Let's go ahead and draw our legs now into our lotus position. Touching our feet together, like so. We'll do it supported starting off. And if you feel courageous, strong enough, you can do it without unsupported. So let's draw the legs up, hover, little balance. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, looking good. Let it all out. Do 5 breaths. Deep breath in as you let the breath out. Deep breath in. Letting it all out, we'll relax. Come back down to our mats, right? See if you can do it supported. And we're going to be doing it as a tree, right? Like there's a tree in between us. No skinny trees. It's got to be a round tree, right? Lift up and balance. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly letting it all out. One more time. Deep breath in. Keep the feet together. And let it all out. Relax. Let's try it again. Make sure you try to keep the feet together. Touching. Ready? Rounded tree. And go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let it all out. Last one. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, relax. You can draw the knees back in. Let's go back into our downward dog position. We'll do our hip flexors and work on the hip flexors and the IT band. So in our downward dog position, let's take that right leg, kick it back. We're going to go into our pigeon pose. So let's draw that knee over to the right and that foot to the left, crisscrossing the body like so. Try to find where your arch can go at the hips. You're going to be on your back. As I said, you go on your back. And you remember it, right? Mm-hmm. Just go ahead and slowly start to draw chest now down into the mat, elongating the foot. Make sure that foot is straight as you draw that chest down into the mat. Also make sure that the spine is aligned while you're in this position. You should be able to feel that hip flexor and that IT band engage if you're doing it right. I'll come around and do some readjusting. So let's get this knee in a little bit more. Now walk the arms forward. I'm going to walk this leg back just a little bit more like that so you're straighter. So for you, same thing. Let's move the knee in just a little bit more to the chest. There we go. And then I'm going to straighten your leg out over here. to where you're straighter in alignment. And go ahead and walk the arms forward. Forward. There we go. Just fall flat. There you go. How's that feel? You don't have to do the knee. If you want to, you can grab hold of the thigh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Because if the knee is painful, don't do it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. See if you can go just a little bit lower. Oh, looking good. Now you got to remember a lot of it. I'm gonna get your foot straight. Deep breath in. Feel those hips getting stronger. Let the breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. And deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we'll slowly walk the hands up. Going into our King's Pigeon pose. So, left hand, or actually the left leg is going to go into the glute. As you reach back with the left hand, grab a hold of that shin. A little balance. You can stay right here, or balance. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So try to keep that leg at that angle, remember? So try to get that foot out a little bit more. There you go. Now try. It'll give you a wider balance, bigger base. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Try to pull that leg into that glute as far as you can. As I said, it looks like that. Balancing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right hand will now go back to the mat. Left hand to the mat, flatten the toes, lift the knee, kick the leg back, and go ahead and walk that hip out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, looking at those knees, let it all out. Deep breath in. As you slowly let the breath out, we're going to take that left leg this time, kick it back, three-legged dog, and draw that knee over to the left and the foot to the right, crisscrossing the body. And slowly start to walk your torso down to your mat. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Aligning the spine, align that leg, kick that leg back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm going to have you move over to the right side just a little bit more. Just move your torso to the right. There you go. Now walk your hands. There you go. I'm going to move your leg back a little bit more. Straightening you out. You look very comfortable. Let's see if we can fix that. Put the knee in closer to your chest. Let's take a look. Can you come up? I want to see where your other leg is. Can we move this leg up here? There we go. Now go down. Ah, there you go. Much better. I see a good alignment now. And this leg is even lying too. Deep breath in. Does it feel different? Good. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. I'm going to readjust you. You're just a little off. There, good. Let it all out. Stretch yourself. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let the breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly letting it all out. Deep breath in. Let the breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to slowly walk the hands up. Drawing now the right leg into that glute. Reach back with the right hand, grab a hold of it. Pull it into the glute itself, the heel into the glute, and balance, right? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look forward. Your gaze, your drishta is forward. Let it all out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Knee should be aligned with more of a hand where it's at. Yeah, there you go. Now try it. See if you can balance without your arm. Just balance. Deep breath in. You can do it. You have a good base stance right there. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we're going to drop that leg down, ground the toes, hands into the mat, lift that knee, and kick that leg back, and then walk those hips out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Let's see if we can work on that iliac crest. So we're going to take that right leg, kick it back, three-legged dog again. And we're going to draw that knee to the center this time. And the foot over to the left. But this time the knee's in the center. Foot's over there, and we're going to drag that the left leg all the way behind it, crisscrossing our thighs. So, as we slowly walk back on it, you should feel the iliac crest right here. Open up the hips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep. Just keep the dorsal part of the foot onto the mat. You should be able to feel this. You can use your hands too if you're not comfortable with balancing when you're up in this position. But you should be able to feel those hips like you're trying to move out. Good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you have hip pains, this is actually a really good exercise. What it does is it opens up the joint, the ball from the joint itself, to allow fluid to transpire into there, so it'll basically letting it breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm going to go more advanced in this pose. We take the right arm, goes into our eagle pose, left hand binds, and then we lift up, and then we come back down, putting our full weight of our body in this pose. And then you feel the hips just open up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, slowly let it all out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we'll unbind. The hands go back down into the mat. We kick that left leg back. The right leg goes back out to the side, and then we wiggle those hips. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right? So those hips start to loosen up. Left leg this time, kicks back. We're going to draw that knee to the center, the foot over to the right. As we draw that right leg back behind it, crisscrossing the thigh, slowly coming into our pose, right? Deep breath in, our cow face pose. Let it all out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, letting it all out. Left hand comes up, then the right, into that bind as we look up, and then drop. Ooh, feeling that, feel that tension. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Deep breath in, slowly letting it all out. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we unbind. Hands now come back down to the mat. We kick that right leg back, now that left, and we shimmy those hips. Feeling the pressure release. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, we'll go back into our Dandasana. This is our seated staff pose. Squat, cross the legs, rump down, and back into our seated staff pose. One vertebrae at a time, going all the way down to our mats. Slowly, gently, methodically, down into our mats. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly draw the legs into the glute. We'll practice a little bit of inversions. So remember, there's going to be fist width apart on the thighs. So if you take your fists, this is how far you want it to be on your thighs. Don't let them go out like this. Don't let them stick together like this. It's about fist width apart on the thighs. When they're up into this shoulder bridge that we're going to be doing. Hands by your side, take a deep breath in, lift the hips up. As high as you can go, exhale all the way back down. Deep breath in, hips all the way up. And exhale all the way back down. Keep those thighs closer together, ladies. Deep breath in, all the way up. Exhale down. Good. Deep breath in, up to the top. Exhale down. Deep breath in, up. Exhale all the way back down. One more time, all the way to the top. Exhale down. Let's go on to our tippy toes. Deep breath in, all the way to the top. Go to your tippy toes, keeping the thighs spread but not far apart. Exhale, drop the heel down, drop the rear down to your mat. Deep breath in, all the way to the top, tiptoe. Exhale, slowly draw the heels down. Now the tailbone, all the way down to the bottom. Deep breath in, all the way to the top, tiptoe. Exhale, slowly drop the heels down, and now the rear. Deep breath in, tiptoe, all the way to the top. Exhale, slowly draw the heels down, and now the lower back to the mat. Deep breath in, all the way to the top, tiptoe. Exhale, slowly draw the heels down, and now the rear. Deep breath in, last one, to the top, tiptoe. Exhale, slowly draw the heels down, and now the rear. Going into our shoulder stand, our eversion. So let's go ahead and Lift those hips up and grab a hold of your hips with your hands. As you lift the legs up, try to make a stand on your shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So don't let those legs go past your shoulders. So like this. Like this. Like this. So don't let them go past your shoulders. Deep breath in. Well done, Kim. Let it all out. Don't let them go past your shoulders for me. Let it all out. Not past your shoulders. Foots don't go past your shoulders. Should be right there. Now you can go into a plow. Go ahead and start to draw the hips, the thighs down to where your shoulder is at. See? Just let it come down like that. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Relax your knees, just like that. But don't turn your head. Deep breath in, good. Let the breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time. You're super flexible. Erica? Yeah, you are. In this position, you are. One more time, deep breath in. As you let the breath out, slowly come on out of position, one vertebrae at a time, down on your mats, into your corpse pose. Relax. We're going to take now, let's take the right leg. We're going to tuck it into that left knee. Arms go into that T. The left hand's going to reach over and grab a hold of that right thigh and slowly draw it over to the left as you look to the right. A little twist, as far as you can go. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, a deep breath out. It's a little twist. Deep breath in, let it all out. Looking at the opposite direction the knee is at. Deep breath in. As you let the breath out, come back to the center of your mat. Arms still in that T. This time the left leg tucks into the right knee. The right hand's going to reach over, grab a hold of that left thigh, and look to the left as you do a little twists. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Slowly let it all out. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Another one. Deep breath in. Let it all out. Start to unbind back to the center of your mat. Going into the dead man's drop. So we're going to lift our bodies up and then let yourself drop. Let's try it again. Lift up and then drop. And just relax yourself. Let your body lay where it wants to be at in this position. And breathe. This is your sukha. This is your corpse pose. And think about your breathing. Clear your mind of any distractions of the day, of any irritants, of anything that was even good. And you're only thinking about your breathing. Deep breath in. And slowly valve the breath out. Slow as you can. Another deep breath in, filling the lungs up, filling the belly up. You can feel the belly rise As you inhale, and then hold it, and then slowly exhale, letting the belly fall all the way down to the back of the spine. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. I'll give you a minute in your Shavasana, your corpse pose. Breathe as you can. Think of only of your breathing and not of each other. Relax. So starting to take a big deep breath in, fill the lungs up, fill the belly up, exhale all the breath out, reviving yourself. Deep breath in again, fill the belly up, fill the lungs up, and this time when you exhale, you're going to go into your side child's pose. Exhale all the breath and turn over to your left or to your right, into your side child's pose, wherever you want to go. Deep breath in again, fill the belly up and the lungs, and exhale. Deep breath in one more time, and you're going to come up into your Sukhasana. This is your seated cross-legged pose. Exhaling all the breath, come up to your seated cross-legged pose. And with our arms, take a deep breath in. Exhale all the breath down to our prayer, to our hearts. Deep breath in all the way to the top. And exhale all the way back down to our hearts. Slowly. Deep breath in one more time, all the way up. Exhale all the way down to our hearts, this time bowing our heads to our hearts as we say namaste. Well done, everybody.